This is 2K Sports, broadcasting from Houston, Texas, as the Rockets take it to the hardwood. Along with Greg Anthony, Brent Barry, and our sideline reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. The Houston Rockets come into this one following a loss. Pass to Giddey, and here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And last season, Greg, the Rockets tied for the league's second worst record. They expect a different outcome this go-around.
Yeah, their veteran additions, headlined by Fred VanVleet, key to turning the tide, but also continued progression by their youngsters.
Here's Simons. To the inside. Here's Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, he is a behemoth in the paint. Once Williams establishes himself, you almost have to foul him.
And with a rivalry like this, you only get to see each other twice a year. Makes it all the more special.
Yeah, it doesn't get as bitter because you don't get those 4 contests a year, but at the same time, this is a build-up game. You have to love these East-West rivalries.
Pass to Giddey. It's Dort on the wing. Beyond the arc. The Thunder with another miss. And now, just over a minute played here in the first. Simons. And count it from 19 feet away.
That's exactly how you utilize the pick and roll. Simons looking really comfortable in the set there.
And it's Williams with the jam.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Simons surveying the D.
Good job of Simons not hesitating. It just opened up for a split second. He was ready to fire.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. And stolen by Thibault. Here's Simons.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Pass to Giddey. The tray. Rebound by Williams.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5 and that rim shrinking.
Green drives in, and Green slams it in.
Tenacious on that drive. Green using his speed effectively.
Giddey with it. Picked by Williams. On the wing, Williams. From outside, off the mark. Houston leading by 7. About 3 minutes into this first quarter. They kick it out to Green. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Here's Williams. Finished off the break. Williams has got his second basket.
Good to see Gilgeous-Alexander's playmaking evolving here, wanting to get it to the open teammate.
And how can you not love the game of SGA? I mean, a young guard continues to get better.
Yeah, Greg, all the reports you get out of OKC is that this kid is a worker, and he has turned himself into an all-star with that kind of work ethic.
Pass to Giddey. And a miss there on the triple. Green taking his time here. Screen by Smith. Back to Green. Drives to the hoop. And he converts the layup.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a two-pointer.
And Gilgeous-Alexander has that length to be able to extend up to the rim.
There's 57 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The shot by Williams, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Down low, here's Williams, and the rejection by Smith.
And staying connected to the shooter, Smith has elite defensive tools.
Outside, Green. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
How about last season? He made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
And both free throws good for Green.
And once the G League took it to another level, Green skipped college, became the #2 overall pick in the draft, and that's really changed the landscape.
Here's Holmgren. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Simon from outside. No good that time. And so it's the Houston Rockets bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
Right away, they showed us they weren't going to shy away from the mid-range game, and it's proving to be an effective tool for them.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
And almost any time he wants, Green can put the ball on the floor and make a play.
And we're taking a glance here at the Oklahoma City Thunder, Brent. They are all in on the future.
Absolutely. You open up the cupboards there to see what they have, and they are not bare. Massive amounts of first-round draft choices for this front office. And that goes along with some of the young talent they've already identified. This team could get very good very fast with all of that.
And so here is Houston following the score by Oklahoma City. Not going to go that time.
And priority number one has got to be the finish, guys, not the fancy stuff. A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes. And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Inside to the paint. And Dort gets it to go. Dort got his first points in this one.
And how about the athleticism of Dort? You see the width he has, but man, he can outwork you defensively.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
First team foul. Under the floor for the Thunder. Number 24.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Green drives in, and Green slams it in.
Emphatic 2 points from Green. Great to see him being aggressive and not settle for jumpers.
Pass to Dort. Williams a screen. On the wing, Williams. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Mann. Shoots over Henderson. Mann gets the bucket. Mann's got his first points of the night. Greg, you've heard people say it's a make-or-miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. The Rockets have brought in Ime Udoka to help their team become a winner. Ime said, "We have a lot of guys that have a chip on their shoulder. Those are the types I look for." And from there, we want to cultivate that into team success. That's the job of a coach, to push that and get that out of them. Kevin?
It is. Good thought. All right, David, thank you. Pass to Joe. Here's Mann. Over to the wing. He's looking for Williams and finds him. A beautiful reverse layup. And now it's only a 5-point Houston lead.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Thybulle on the wing. Good on the three-point shot. Thybulle got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Already a gifted passer, Henderson has solid vision for such a young player.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. And the Thunder with some changes. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Holmgren the screen. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Bangs home the trifecta.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
And the Rockets hiring of Coach Udoka brought a lot of optimism, it seems, to the fan base.
Yeah, Houston has had a rough go in recent years. And Udoka took the Celtics to the NBA Finals in his lone season as head coach. They're not expecting that kind of success right away, but they're hopeful he can turn things in the right direction.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander following the 3 by Houston that went in. Here's Williams, and the layup's good off the glass. And that's now 6 points for Williams.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Pass to Oladipo. Henderson attacking. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. And the Rockets lead by 8.
Henderson's the kind of playmaker a team can build an offense around. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes.
The kick out to Williams. And the Thunder, another 3.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
To the middle, Oladipo takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
And finishing inside, something Oladipo has worked on, learning to deal with NBA size down low.
And so it's Houston bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Right back after this break. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Rockets leading by 7. And it's Simons off the drive. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Patient and poised play there from Simons as he took the hit.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And to the surprise of many, the Oklahoma City Thunder, Brent, made the 2023 play-in tournament.
Yeah, obviously they didn't have their top draft choice playing because of injury. And a lot of teams out there and the general public felt this team's really going to struggle this year. But they made the play-in tournament and showed a lot of improvement. So the future bright in OKC.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
And he makes that one.
Shot selection paying off there. Patience by Oladipo, and then knocks it down from the perimeter.
Pick by Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
The guard rising up, Simons, with some thunder of his own.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he banks in the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
To the paint, and it's Williams throwing it down.
Great decision by Simons. He's got the reputation of a score-first guard. He can dish it.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Giddey. Pick by Williams. Holmgren in the corner. Shot clock at 6. Here's Giddey. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Brent, you just don't see many point guards taller than 6'8", but Josh Giddey is one of them.
And Josh does a great job, Greg, of using that size to his advantage. He gets into positions on the floor where he can see over the level of the defense and make some spectacular passes.
Simons. And finished off by Williams.
Simons has a great change of pace when he comes off of those screens, so it might not look like he's going fast, but he might take an extra step. You guys just can't keep up with that. Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Williams. Wiggins with the block. And he's able to get it back. Williams in the post. 2 points. That one goes. Williams has got 6 here in this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And Shea putting it on a string so hard to stay on top of him as a defender.
The shot by Williams, no good.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Here's Holmgren. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Green drives in, and Green slams it in.
Once Green gets inside, he has the body control to adjust to the defender there and finish.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. .36 left here in the third quarter. Here's Mann to the inside. Here's Holmgren. Goes back up. That's tipped.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
And, you know, the more you watch Smith, the more you marvel at his feel for the game.
In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster.
Henderson. And then Henderson with the jam.
A little like Donovan Mitchell there. Henderson makes some really tough shots in traffic.
Holmgren the screen. Takes it inside. Tries again. Pass to Joe. Here's Mann. And the Thunder another 3.
I think the defense has more concerns out there on the floor, and they give him a good open look from the perimeter.
Back to Henderson. And some nice passing there by Houston. Kept alive. Out to Smith. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. 5 on the clock. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter a block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Dort misses. And so it's the Houston Rockets. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And it's the Thunder with the ball. They trail by 11. Holmgren the screen. Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level score, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
At this point, you might as well go ahead and chalk up the points when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
That's a 2 from Simons. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Well, you got to find ways to keep feeding Anthony Simons. Right now, this guy is on fire.
Pass to Dort. Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 on the shot clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Robert Williams. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. There's a screen by Williams. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Green. That's his first foul.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. 11-point game. And stolen by Thibault.
Well, a little head scratcher there, guys. There's no reason to force the ball inside like that. I understand the thought process, but the pass just has to be better.
And we've seen this all night. Green with a wide range of ways to score. And boy, he just keeps coming.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
There's a screen by Williams. Oh, he misses the dunk.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. Got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
And stolen by Thibault. On the wing, Green. And Green slams it in.
Look at Green just taking off and throwing it down right in the face of the defense.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. The latest from our reporter, David Alder.
Hey, guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Daigneault was telling his team. Now, his tone was pretty serious. He said, you guys need to prove you're in this. No one else can do it for you. Time to pour on the gas. We'll see if that fire gets lit, guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Holmgren in the high post. Here's Giddey, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Getting assertive and getting inside.
So it's the Rockets now. They've led by as many as 14 points. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Back to Simons. Rocket 6. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
That is not possible. What we just... Is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Outside Williams. Holmgren the screen. Inside. Taken away by Williams. The drive by Green. And it's Green with the jam.
Man, good pass right there from Smith Jr. His teammates appreciate that selflessness.
Holmgren in the corner. Pass to Giddey. A minute 42 left in the fourth quarter. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Now that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Williams. And Holmgren pulls it down.
And once he had to change his shot in the face of the D, you just had a feeling that one wasn't going to fall.
Giddey, no one around him. Oklahoma City moving it around. Down low. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 4. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And we're all too familiar with these kind of outbursts from SGA.
Here's Thybulle. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Rockets.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Anfernee Simons.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way, too.
And Giddey gets it to go.
Well, at this point, they're just trying to get back in sync. You want to play a good brand of basketball.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Pass to Dort. Now Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky. When he moves around the floor, Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
And here is Green. So we see the Rockets get the win here. Some good moments